Hi everyone, super excited for today's video. I'm going to be reviewing the Retro Radio, and there's going to be a lot going on in this video today. So first I'm going to do an unboxing. Everything will be timestamped below, so if you want to skip around, feel free. First I'm going to do an unboxing, show you everything in the box, then I'm going to do a speed build, which I broke into two parts. So first I did it as a stop motion, step 1 through 4 stop motion, and then steps 5 through 8 are actually going to be a time lapse. I wanted to try both, see how it worked. Let me know what you think. And then last thing is once it's built, I'm going to do a full honest review, tell you what I think, and go over all the features. So hope you enjoy. Let's begin. Happy Lego Saturday, everyone. I have here the Retro Radio, which is what we're going to be building today. Set number 10334. It's got 906 pieces. Sound brick is included. I really like this. I wanted to get this. I did buy it with my own money. $100 is the retail price. I wanted to get it because I like Lego sets that look kind of old-timey, right? I think it looks cool. It does include the sound brick, and you can also, apparently you can put your phone in the back of it, and it sounds like if you've got music coming out of your phone, it'll sound like it's coming out of the radio. It does warn you that the smart device is not included. So if you thought you were going to get a free smartphone with this Lego set, you're out of luck. Very excited to build this one. All right, here is everything that was in the box. Of course, you get the manual. It's a pretty good size manual. And then there's, it looks like 8 steps. So you see step number 8, 3 through 7. And then this little guide on the sound brick, which I don't need to go into too much. I'll show you the sound brick though once I find it. So I figured I'd go ahead and show you the sound brick. Not too complicated actually. It's just a large brick. And there's this little button right here. You press it.
There's the attempt. It's gonna be close. Go!
And you can take this off with a little screwdriver, and there is a little battery in there, a 1.5 volt battery, so you can replace those if they do die, but they did come included. All right, so I just finished up step 4 in the instructions, and I kind of wanted to show you the inside and how this works, and let you know about a little mistake I thought I made and how, if you're building this, you can avoid it. So the first thing I want to point out, right, so if you come down here to the instructions, it sort of explains what's supposed to happen, right? You've got 2 knobs. One will move this, which is the needle, and the other one is connected to this orange ball. So let's go up and look up here. If I twist this knob, it's gonna move the needle all across the AM/FM dial here. And if I move this knob, it does nothing. And I thought that I had messed something up because I thought if I move this, it was supposed to move this orange ball here, which is what it does in the instructions. But turns out I didn't mess anything up, because as long as it's, so right now it's off and the needle moves freely, you turn it on, now this button will move this. And see this down here, well, eventually it's gonna affect the sound brick. So it's gonna push it forward into the sound brick, and that'll be how that works. So here's what the radio looks like fully built. You can see there's a lot of nice little details here. So you got a switch, so you can switch back and forth between AM and FM. You got the needle here, which you can move around. And then this, actually the on-off switch. Now, if the radio is off and you move this red needle, it doesn't do anything. I think I showed you this in the build tip a little bit. But if you turn it on, now you can activate the sound brick. So let's take a listen.
It's good for the astronaut and good for your family. Ham salad.
Ham salad, there you go. It says a lot of things. I'm not gonna have time to go through everything it says, but there's I'll give you a couple
There's
more.
the attempt. It's gonna be close. Goal!
And it's random too. You never know which one you're gonna get. Let's try one more.
There's the attempt. It's gonna be close. Goal! Okay, caller. Guess that sound. An air conditioner on a submarine.
So there's just a few of them. One of the ones that it didn't play just now is there is a old-timey version of Everything is Awesome from the Lego movie. So I encourage you to look that up. Let me show you the handle here. Fits in well with the coloring and everything. And then there's also an antenna, which you can put up and down, just like you would with a real radio. So it does not actually receive radio signals, but like I showed you the sound brick. And then the other thing you can do is if you open it up in the back, you can put a cell phone in and then it will play music. And it'll seem like it's coming out of the radio. So I'm gonna try that now. All right, so I wanted to test out the put your phone in the back of the radio and listen feature. So here I have my wife's phone, I'm recording with mine. And then this just pops off pretty easily. And then the phone goes right in here. And this rubber band is supposed to secure it so that it stays in place. So let's put it in. Fits nicely. And we'll just go ahead and pop this. Put this back on here. And pick up the radio. Slide around. And that's what it sounds like. Doesn't really change the way it sounds coming out of the phone, but it does seem like that music's coming out of the radio, which is very cool. So I also wanted to show you the back just by itself, because this is the one kind of criticism, or one of the criticisms I have of this set, is it doesn't display very well from the back, right? It's just very kind of sturdy, and then the handle is just, you know, it doesn't. So if you look at it in the front, you kind of have to look closely to even realize it's a Lego set. But if you look at it in the back, it's just kind of a mess a little bit. So it's definitely something for display that you would want the back facing a wall and not just out in an open room. That said, I love the aesthetic from the front, and some people have criticized the coloring, saying it looks too 70s or something. I really like the color. I think it looks really cool. It looks retro, which is, you know, what they're going for. And then here's the Lego logo, if you didn't see that, but that's pretty neat. And then you've got all these kind of panel bricks that come together to form the sound hole. So I really like the look of it from the front. Also wanted to show you what's inside, so I keep referring to the needle, but the needle is like a dial, right? And it moves back and forth through here. And these are printed pieces. There were no stickers in this set, which I love. And it's AM, tuning, FM. All of this is printed. So it really looks like the real deal. That's my review for today of the Lego Retro Radio. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks.